What's up, y'all?
What's up? And we are live at the famous LOCA D's house for a live, intimate interview / conversation with family.
Yes.
That's right, family
With the
time,
family.
time.
And this is an after party media group exclusive.
It's the app.
Very much exclusive.
Yes.
Now, I have done a lot of interviews, you guys. But I want y'all to know that, brother, you are the only one that has ever been invited into my house.
Mm-hmm.
This is my domain. This is my private place. This is where I lay my head at. I'm saying this is where I get comfortable. The mask comes off, the hair comes off. You know what I'm saying? This is where it's me. So nobody has ever had this done. So this is very much exclusive. Yes, welcome to LOCA D's house.
Yes.
My house is you guys' house. I love you guys. You're my brothers, my sister. I enjoyed having y'all here.
Yes.
I hope I gave y'all good hospitality.
Yes. I love it here. You even had the coffee ready for me to make it.
Yeah, I had you. I told you. I had you.
Once she got us hands down.
I'm Puerto Rican, baby. We get it in.
Yes. We had some malta earlier.
Even though brother didn't like it.
Yeah, brother didn't like it, but it was cool. It was nostalgic for me because
I love it.
I got a long story behind that.
Cigarette.
Everything about this weekend was just great. It really was.
It really was. It really was.
I mean, I had an amazing time. I think that the event went very well.
Yes, hands down. Like it was just a phenomenal event. Just coming together, just family working together. We all just had each other's back, and it was just an empowering event and one of many. You know, there's so much more to come.
Yes, so much more.
Unity and loyalty, you know what I'm saying, and bringing everybody along. That's what
I think it turned out really good.
I do too. What was like some of your best highlight moments if you give your top 30 to us? What would you say?
For the what?
The top highlighted moments, if you can give like the top 3.
I think that the number one was when you, excuse my language, fucking surprised me. Like, who the fuck does that? I'm going there. Thank you. I'm going there to crown. I'm an impression that I'm going there to help crown one of the girls. You know, I am vice president, so I'm under that impression. But once again, who can put anything past guys?
I'm saying it's the diva to me, you know.
It just, I don't understand. You could have let a bitch know I would have did my hair. I would have wore a ponytail.
No, you had to be surprised. It was the moments that the look that.
Girl, I'm glad I had that mini dress on with this $20,000 ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know you was killing them out there.
Yes.
With it. You know what I mean?
But I said that was the number one moment for me to be able to feel. I felt accepted. I felt like I accomplished something. I would have never thought that. Come on now, let's keep it 100. I'm LOCA motherfucking D, a convicted murderer. You know what I'm saying? Served 31 fucking years. So it's like, who would have known that I would have came home to get involved and be vice president of an organization helping kids?
Yes.
That nobody would have never guessed that. A fucking cold-blooded murderer? Come on now. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? So I think that right there was a moment for me. It really was. And then my second moment was being able to acknowledge my friend Kasha.
Yes.
My sister. You know what I'm saying? We have our arguments, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what sisters do. But I love her dearly. And for her to be able to open up about her domestic violence, it touched me because Kasha did time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt her tremendously to be able to lose a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, and when my niece Blue performed. That baby did it, baby.
She really did that.
Man, she
Shout
did.
out to Blue.
Yeah,
Shout out to Blue and Kasha.
Definitely.
But really you know what I'm saying? Blue was amazing. She wrote her own music. You know what I'm saying?
A beautiful dedication to
Yes, a beautiful dedication to her mom.
Definitely.
That was just like touching. And I saw Kasha as she was reporting her daughter sing. I saw the tears coming down her eyes because she had a proud moment about her baby. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of that was my 3 moments, and it kind of got me because I was like, damn, I want a baby so bad. You know what I'm saying? To have your child just honor you like that was some real love shit. And I love meeting everybody there. I got to see people that I haven't seen in a while. Yeah. And I got to meet new people that I, you know what I'm saying, would have never thought I would meet. I got invited to yacht parties and shit. But yacht party? Y'all from the hood. What the fuck you putting me in the light? But I want to go, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm with that. So I don't know. I just love the fact that I stayed at the hotel with my brother, you know what I'm saying, and my sister. It was good. I really enjoyed this weekend. So to make up, I had to take y'all out. I had to take y'all out.
Yeah, it took us
on
out.
the Chicago, bro.
We had a great time.
I hope so.
Us the shop.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, we had a whole lot of fun.
So y'all about to get the intimate moments, you know. So the diva gonna partner herself to go get my White Castle.
Yeah, she's going to get some White Castle. Yes, love y'all. So pardon me.
She gonna excuse herself.
Finger.
They don't even do that at church. The finger.
They girl more. That's how you have much on down there. Come on. All right. I don't approve that.
Go around the other side.
Go around. There you go. You got it.
She was on
doing her like that.
She was on her own time. Y'all was taking too long.
But I mean, y'all, this brother, this is about to get hard because you got a party with that nobody has ever had, and I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't want to get paid for it. Like, this is family, and nobody can get it like my family. So I know a lot of people gonna be like, damn, when LOCA came and did that interview, did this interview, she wasn't even that comfortable. Because y'all know my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I did want to do this interview. I mean, a lot of people's calling for interviews and all this other shit. I'm really just taking a break from interviews right now. But it's to say cheese hit me up. Now when say cheese hit me up, I'm gonna have to take that interview. I'm gonna have to take that one.
They will. We're gonna get them to tag people. Get them
for real. Cause I definitely need that. Where's the house key, brother? On the table. Anyways, and I do want to say thank you, brother, for my shoes. I know y'all gonna get pictures of this my Jordans popping. Yes, popping.
Had to. You put us on to something, so I had to show that love back. You know what I mean? And for taking us out on the town. You know what I mean?
And you got the exclusive. You got his phone number.
Yeah, I got the hookup's phone number.
So you know, motherfuckers come at you like they just Jordans.
I ain't gonna walk past the interview.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna see them Jordans. How bad? So they like. I'm glad that you got the number because now a lot of people will be coming at you for your shoes. They better pay the big bucks.
Exactly. You already know.
Pay the big bucks for the motherfuckers because you get Jordan that ain't even out yet.
For real.
So.
All right. So I just want to start off by saying thank you for having us. Thank you for inviting us to your crib. Thanks for opening your house to us. Mi casa, su casa.
You motherfucking right.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
You motherfucking right.
Thank
and
you.
You can come anytime.
Thank you for the
you
coffee.
You come just for events. If you want to come take a break, since I'm on my way, okay, come on.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome. Real talk.
Very comfortable couches, by the way, too. Really comfortable.
They do lean back and they rock with you.
Got charger ports and all that. You got
yes.
You got smart
They
couches.
got TV. Don't forget the TV. You know, I'm proud of my 80-inch.
Yeah.
Work hard for it, but yeah,
exactly.
it's definitely your crib. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about nothing, and it's calm. This is what I like. This is where I lay my head at. So wherever I lay my head at, I like to have peace. I like to know that we can chill, drink some wine, watch some TV, or listen to some music. Just chill. My dogs are assholes, but maybe I look at that one over there looking out the window. He see God is left. He seen that God is left, so now he want to look out the window and look for Goddess and Morgan.
Bad self.
He is. Bobby.
And was whining earlier. I was like, you miss your mommy, don't you?
That's what it is. He missed his mommy.
He was like,
Hey, he was.
I'm like,
missing mommy.
Look at you,
spool
tell self.
Look at the other one watching me like, what you doing recording my mama?
He about to jump on you next. He the jealous one.
That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
No, Bobby. No kisses. No kisses. But y'all, you really got you got to meet you got this interview to where I'm not practicing shit. This is just me.
Yeah.
At home.
Cause you know what's crazy? I was watching to fall asleep. I like to put my headphones in and watch something. Watch something on YouTube. Take a wild guess what I watched last night.
What, The Glass?
Yep.
How did I know?
And for real, I saw the thumbnail after I met you already. I saw the thumbnail and everything, but I was like, nah, let me wait because I'd rather, since I know you somewhat, I'd rather get to know you first, then watch the interviews and see, you know what I mean, see the contrast that way instead of the other way around.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I watched the interview last night. I was like, oh, she was not feeling feeling comfortable.
Anyway,
you know what I mean?
FBI.
Hey, Tansy, how you doing?
Honestly, I really was.
Tansy, Miss Tansy Houston.
Hi, Miss Tangy.
Hey. Somebody at the door.
They forgot some.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely forgot some. I forgot this was live.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So first question, I'm gonna just throw one. So did you have dogs when you were little?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. I love dogs. My daddy and my mom always had dogs.
Yep.
So we definitely had dogs.
Yeah, we had the same thing. We always had a dog, and it teaches you. You know what I mean?
Yes, I think dogs are therapeutic.
Yes.
They are, because I can fake like I'm crying, and my little dog is running to me, licking my face. He calms me down. I'd be pissed the fuck off, and guess what? He's coming to calm his mama down. So I think they're very therapeutic.
Yeah, they really support, like, you know what I mean? They're like the bros.
Yeah, and they're good for PTSD, real talk. Because I have moments where I still be like, still surprised that I'm home. You know what I'm saying? After somebody serves 31 years in prison, you get institutionalized. And I've been home 2 years and 5 months, and I still at times be like, I have to use the bathroom and I won't get up because I'm waiting on the COs to come. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to realize, like, bitch, you is not locked up no more. Get up and go use the bathroom. Stop holding your piss. Or if I'm thirsty, I forget that I can go up and get in my refrigerator at any time and get some water. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still adjusting. You know what I'm saying? But I think what helps me adjust is the fact that I do have Future for Tomorrow's Youth. So I'm trying to start my own organization.
Yes, hashtag Future for Tomorrow's Youth.
Yes, I do have a spot on me because I am collecting donations. I'm trying to open up a building I want to do a dog training and dog grooming program for the youth. Instead of them being out there on the streets, gang banging, selling drugs, robbing people, I want to welcome them into my building and teach them how to do basic training and teach them how to do grooming. Because like I said, the dogs are very therapeutic. So I want to be able to do that with the kids. And once you give them a training and once you give them something to do, a skill, they go further. They have something that they really love to do. Mm-hmm. They're going to continue to do that.
And watch how their minds flourish.
Exactly, exactly. So I do need all the help I can get. It is spotfundme.com. You can punch in Jacqueline Montanez or Future for Tomorrow's Youth. My picture will pop up. And please donate. I always tell people all the time, it takes a village to raise a child. A lot of times people be like, that's not my kid. Girl, please, I'm not going to discipline that kid, or I'm not going to say nothing to that kid. He got a mama or a daddy. I don't want to get into what they mama and daddy. But let me tell y'all something. It is your business. Because when them kids go to jail, guess what? You're paying taxes. Mm-hmm. It's your business. It's your business.
Literally.
You're paying for them to be there. So why not nip it in the bud so that they won't have to go to prison? Because they quit to send the Browns and the blacks to prison so motherfucking quick. They don't care.
Exactly.
They really don't. So I really want to get this building. I really want to get this program up and started. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that nobody was there to help me as a child. Nobody gave a fuck about that. So I refuse to sit back and watch a child go make the same mistakes I made. I need to step up. If I can help one child, it makes me feel better about who I am today. I took 2 lives. I can't bring them back. May they rest in peace, Jimmy and Hector Reyes. But I can't bring them back. If I could, I would. Like if I was given a second chance, I would love to give them their second chance, but I can't. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to help future, our future for tomorrow's youth. Those are our future lawyers, our future judges, our future police officers. Those are them, our doctors. They are our future. And if you don't help them now and try to invest in them now, then why would you cry when you invest in them while they're in prison and paying taxes?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a firm believer in that. So, and I'm gonna keep it 100 too. Y'all might not like it, but I don't give a damn. There's no hair on my tongue. Motherfuckers always got money for weed, a drink. Damn, motherfucker ain't donate for the kids. Save a life.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody asking for thousands. Donate what you feel you can donate. Because it's not for me. I still have it sitting there. I'd have been homeless twice living out my car and would not reach into that account because that account is for kids. Because I knew I would climb back up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not for me, but it's for these kids. So don't do it for me. Don't say, oh, that's LOCA D, I'm going to help up. No, you ain't helping me. I want you to help these kids. So anybody who's listening, anybody who's out there who will see it later, SpotFundMe, SpotFundMe.com, and you can punch up Jacqueline Martinez. Get it, sister.
All right. Yes. So, tell me about the first time where you felt like there was trouble, like something's wrong, like
The first time was what?
things are different for you, your life is a little different
When I came home?
as opposed to the other side. No, when you were a child, like
As a child.
yes.
Okay, as a child, I've always wanted to be a police officer. I was raised by a drug dealer, and my mother was a gang member too, and my stepfather was a drug dealer and a gang member. So I always wanted to grow up and be a police officer. I wanted to clean the streets of Chicago, but I ended up being one of the bad boys. Life changed for me when I turned 6, 7. I started getting raped and beat, and my daddy was training me to be a female hit woman. So I really didn't have expectations of life. I never thought that I would live past 16. I knew that I would die. You know what I'm saying? So at that moment when my dad had violated me, my whole innocence was taken and my whole life changed. Everything in this world looked different to me. I remember growing up being such a child and loving flowers and loving to run the park and play on the bike. You know what I'm saying? To where when it started happening, I didn't even have a heart to even want to do anything. So my world changed right then and there. Mm-hmm. So I was being molded to be LOCA D, but not the D. They wanted me to be a Latin queen. You know what I'm saying? So, and with me, I had so much anger towards the Latin kings because my stepfather would take me to their groups and their meetings, and they too used to fill on me and molest me. And, you know, and I was always like, what the fuck? Like, why is it every man that I get in contact with wants to just have sex or wants to touch me? Like, it was just, disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't I didn't care. I was told not to have feelings. I never had an easy bake oven. I never had Barbies. I never had a teddy bear. So where now you go in my room, all you see is teddy bears.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I love them. I love Mickey Mouse. I'm just a Mickey Mouse freak. So it's like I didn't have that growing up. So I had to come home after doing 31 years, and my mentality is true when they say you come out the age that you go in.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I came home, my mentality was 15 years old. My cousin was telling me about, like, bro, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. And I was like, well, I'm 40-some years old. I'm grown. But I was acting like a child. Because that's my last remembrance of the free world.
Mm-hmm.
I was 15. So the first year I was, slipping and running and doing, what I wanted to do. I had to learn. I wanted to experience it because I was told I was never coming home. I had 2 life sentences. I was told I was never, ever coming home. So it was a lot of shit that I had never did. I had never been to a amusement park. I had never been to a zoo. I had never ate lobster. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home and experienced that, now I live my life to experience everything. Mm-hmm. I don't care what it is. I want to do it at least one time. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm the same
I want to
way.
be able to experience it because I wasn't supposed to be here to experience.
Exactly. Exactly. Borrowed time, man.
For real.
Yes. So, take me through the couple of months before the incident. Like, what led up to it?
Before the incident,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I had already moved out. I ran away. I was awarded DCFS. My mother had got tired of me and gave me up to DCFS. I became too much for her. And I had got awarded the state, but I had my own apartment. I was a runaway. I had my own apartment. I had already had a car. I had already been gang banging. You know, nobody knew my age. Everybody thought I was older because I was going to clubs and stuff. But I was living with a boyfriend. I'll never forget. His name was Carlos. And I was living with him. I had my sister's son, Jacob. She had just had a baby. And I was taking care of him. I was being a mom, a gang member, a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting motherfuckers and shooting at people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no, like I said, I didn't have no type of remorse. You know what I'm saying? So it was just me on the streets. And then my best friend was murdered. And he was 14 years old. The movie, rest in peace, Israel Torres. He was a deaf boy. And we used to take turns giving him rides to school because he was embarrassed of being on the yellow school bus. And so my gang used to take turns to take him to school. And it was my day to take him. And it was Mother's Day. And he wanted me to take him to go get something for his mom before I took him to school. But I have been out there selling drugs all night. And I was tired as hell. And I was changing shifts and I was passing my gun and my money and the rest of my drugs. And he was in my car waiting for me. And he got impatient. And so he jumped to the driver's side. And he started beating the horn. So I kept turning around trying to give him my finger like, hold on, just hold on. But by the time I went to turn back around, a car had pulled up beside him and blew his brains out. Now I know that bullet was supposed to be meant for me. It was my car, he was in the driver's side. So my best friend died for me. He did. He took my bullet. And I'm not a mother, but a lot of people used to tell me that your mother feels you. Your mother feels a child. His mother came out running. She knew it was her baby. And I wanted to stop her so she would see what she was about to see, but I couldn't. And when she opened the passenger side, half of his head was off. They had shot him with a shotgun. And so she said on his brains, she would stop hugging him and screaming. So I came in the back seat. I had passed my guns, my own personal guns, from under the chair, because I wasn't leaving her. And I had warrants for a runaway, but I wasn't leaving her. This boy just died in my car. He just took my bullet. And remind you, I said I never thought I could live. I never thought I would live past 16. So I had all my funeral arrangements already paid for. Everything was already paid for, tombstone, everything, spot and everything. And I ended up giving it to her. And I gave her my word that I was going to give and did. I wasn't going to go get no innocent people. I wasn't going to go shoot nobody's family up. I didn't want to do that. I wanted the people that were involved. I'm hearing a lot of stories now that I'm home saying that Jimmy Cruz wasn't involved. And look, I went for the people that were involved in my best friend's murder. And I retaliated. I did. And when I went to his funeral, I wasn't going to not leave Chicago and go to Puerto Rico, and I hadn't seen my best friend get the ground. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to his funeral and I walked up to his mother, I'll never forget. I hugged her and I told her I got her. And she was just like so at peace. And I ended up getting 2 life sentences for that. But I was okay with that. I'm not going to say a lot to you. I really was okay with spending the rest of my life in prison. Because he's buried 6 feet deep for me. So why would I want to be in prison for him? You know, one thing about me, I'm loyal as fuck. Sometimes loyal to a fault. But that was my best friend. I told him everything. He knew everything about me. And they took him from me. They did. And that shit killed me, and I was not gonna let that just sit.
You need some tissue?
Okay.
Okay.
I still do. It's crazy because it's been over 30-something years, and I still cry talking about him. You know what I'm saying? I still shed tears talking about him because that was my best friend, y'all. Like, it hit different. It hit different as a child, losing somebody and seeing somebody in the casket that you thought you was going to rock with. Like, that was my little nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I had to watch him get buried. And that shit killed me. That shit killed me. But I ended up getting locked up right after his funeral. I couldn't even go to his grave. I couldn't even see him get buried. Because right when I left the funeral home, I got arrested for murder. But it's okay now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know he's resting in peace. He's resting. He's resting. And all I can do is, like, I constantly try to ask for forgiveness for the Reyes and the Cruz family. You know what I'm saying? I wish that they had the mentality that I have now. I'm not that 15-year-old kid anymore. I'm not that cold-blooded murderer anymore. I have feelings now. I have conscience. And I have forgiveness now. There's a young man named DeLine, some shit, Taurus, and he's now in the county jail. He just got transferred from the Adi home, from juvenile holding for killing my brother. He was 14 and he killed my brother. I had just came home months later and he killed my brother in cold blood and had the audacity to send me the pictures on Facebook and say, I thought 2 6s, I thought rabbits pop back up, I see they fall too. And they specifically said, LOCA D, I know you're coming for us and we're ready for you. We're going to be here waiting on you. He got arrested for the murders. And he, of course, a kid, taking pictures of the murders, thinking that it was cool.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I, today, at this moment, can tell you that I'm in contact with his attorneys. Who's that?
Somebody called us.
So I'm in contact with his attorneys. I'm trying to fight him to get life in prison.
Yo!
Who is it? I'm really trying to help this little boy not get life in prison. I'm not saying free him because he took a life. There has to be consequences for everything. But I'm not dumb either. He was a kid and he was being used. Being influenced by the gangs. And my dog gonna bite your ass up. Keep playing with him. So it's like I don't want to see him go through what I went through in the prison system. So I don't think that life in prison will justify what he did. Like, I don't believe that it's not gonna bring my brother back. And I know for a fact that my brother wasn't no saint. My brother has committed murders. My brother was gang banging. My brother was selling drugs. I know he wasn't no preacher boy. So let's not act like the men that I committed my crime with was preacher boys either. And I would only wish that the victim's family would feel that type of way. Like, no, I shouldn't have did it. No, I regret that. No, I shouldn't have took a life. That wasn't my place. It was God's place to do judgment, not me. I understand that. But I paid my time for that. I did. And God saw fit to free me. I didn't want to come home. I'm keeping it real with you. Prison is my home. I was in prison longer than I've ever been in a free room. So I never wanted to come home. I didn't ask for this freedom. It was given to me. When God has something for you, it's for you. It can't nobody take it from you. That's why I don't walk the streets of Chicago in fear. Because when God says something is for you, it's for you. I'm a firm believer that God did not bring me home from having 2 life sentences to come to the free world and get murdered. I done been back to the scene of the crime. I done been all over home. I've had Latin kings walk up to me and say, "Welcome home, Queen." And I look at them like, "Thank you." Like they're like, "You know I'm a king." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You're doing so good, and I'm so proud of you."
That's beautiful.
And that made me feel good. So all I can say to the victim's family is, I pray for you guys constantly. I can't keep saying I'm sorry, please forgive me, because I know God forgave me, and I had to learn how to forgive myself.
Uh-huh.
All I can do is pray that you have peace. Pray that you can just move on to help the next child. You don't have to talk to me. You can hate me forever if you want to. I don't blame you. But you gotta know that I'm not that kid. I'm not. You gotta know that I learned from this. There's something positive is coming behind this negative.
Mm-hmm.
Something positive. That diamond will shine bright. And I'm gonna make it to my last breath to make sure that I live up to changing the world in the name of Jimmy Cruz and Hector Reyes. I will go anywhere. Anybody, a kid is in trouble, a mother is in need, I will go anywhere. Texas, Alabama, anywhere, to make sure that I can help somebody out.
That's one hell of an origin story for a superhero. I'll tell you that.
Good shot.
Yeah, we're all a conglomerate of people with their own special abilities, and we all help one another. We're part of each other's organizations and everything we got going on. I really appreciate that for me, because it feels good to have a support system of like minds. It feels like sitting at the winner's table, the boss's table. You know what I mean?
It's good to know that we can call on each other. You know what I'm saying? For anything, like if you could be having an event or have something special in your life come on, you know that you can call your sister and I'm coming. I'm coming to support you.
With a cape on your back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you. So, tell us about Future for Tomorrow's Youth.
It's us itself.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are our future for tomorrow's youth. I'm trying to encourage these kids to be better. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it takes a village to raise a child. I can't do this on my own. I might be the strongest female y'all think I am. I don't know what is going on with y'all minds thinking I'm this such a strong woman. I can't do it by myself. I need help. So Future for Tomorrow's Youth is all of us. It's all our responsibility. It's all our organizations. Because these kids need us. They are our future. So it's going to get up and running. I really believe that. I really believe that Future for Tomorrow's Youth is going to step up. I am Queens Raising Vice President of Queens Raising Queens now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Queens Raising Queens. And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. And I'm honored to be a vice president. You know what I'm saying? I love Goddess to death. I do. That's my sister. I love her to death. And I congratulate y'all too with Kings Raising Kings. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, so y'all doing big things too. You know what I'm saying? The after party. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know it.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we're all achieving our goals slowly but surely. And it ain't over for us. It ain't over for us. As long as we put the kids in the community first. This is a non-profit organization. It's not about, oh, you got to pay me to do this. Oh, no. We're here to help them. Exactly. And that's going to always remain our logo. Like, I don't care. I mean, yeah, we accept our donations, but I'm not asking you for nothing. I'm still going to help you.
Exactly. Out of our own pockets.
Out of our own pockets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that came up out of our own pockets. And I'm okay with that. I really am. Because at the end of the day, like I said, Future for Tomorrow's my baby. And it's still growing. It's still starting to crawl. You know what I'm saying? But it'll get there. And we will have an episode one day that we were saying, we're going to have our organization Future for tomorrow's you ceremony next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna do a launch. We're gonna set up a launch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's get it.
Yes, 2025. Watch out.
Yes, watch
Future
out.
for tomorrow's you.
Future for tomorrow's you.
Yes, yes. So that's what I was gonna say. So we basically are we're taking donations now. You know, even though we pay out of our pockets, we're taking donations now. Please go hit the spot fund me. We'll as soon as we get off of here, I'm gonna get the link and I'm gonna post it in the comments or in the description or something like that. But we're definitely gonna do that.
Thank you.
Please donate. Please share. Please support Miss Jacqueline Montanez, aka the famous or infamous, may I say, LOCA D, my sister.
Yes.
And I'm so happy to be here. I'm so grateful for your hospitality and to health and more life and more memories. Good times.
Yes, sir.
And embracing the child within us.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother, for having me. Thank you for coming. And like I said, my doors will always be open to you.
Yes. Love you, sis.
Love you too, brother.
All right.